Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today I have got some really big news to bring to you guys. I cannot believe this is happening. I really don't even know what's going on already, and it's only been 14 days into 2023. It's all a bit mad, but we're going to be talking about the news in today's video. If you do enjoy, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, as it really does support the channel so much. And let's get in with the news. So this is the last thing I expected to see in the Community Crunch 344. I expected to see ARK 2 stuff, or just something not related to the first game. You know, I really did not expect to see this. But the new Community Crunch has been released, and there's a new creature coming to ARK, and I cannot believe it, to be honest, because obviously in yesterday's video I talked about how on the Steam page ARK 2's release date has changed from 2023 to coming soon, which is a little bit nerve-wracking, because we're thinking, why have they changed it from 2023? Is there any meaning behind that? We don't know. And now Wildcard are giving us another creature vote, which means to me that I don't know whether ARK 2 is going to hit its June release at any time from now until June. I reckon they'll give us, I mean, what I'm hoping is that they're just giving us this new creature as some excitement for later on, just for like to get us through the months when it would have been a bit quiet, as they've said they're not doing any more events. You never know. They might even just do a couple events at the start of the year. Like, it is all a bit messy, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, you know, all love to Wildcard as always, but it always seems to, I mean, I never want a game to be rushed. I always say that, but it just seems so weird. So we're excited to announce that we're rerunning a popular community contest again, where players can submit their own dinosaur ideas to be added to ARK. We've seen some incredible fan art designs and creature submissions in past contests, so we can't wait to see what you come up with this time. Whether you're a seasoned player or new to the community, we encourage you to dust off those notebooks and let your creativity run wild. Feel free to create a dossier, design a creature, and tell us how you see it fitting into the current ARK meta. While we do not adopt all of the gameplay ideas, we'll be looking at it and considering everything you've submitted. Use Wikipedia links and references to help with your pitch. Show us what abilities this creature might have and what it may look like. Check out the creature submission guidelines for more information on submission process, and hop over to the creature submission forum to see the current entries. The entry period will end 1 PM Pacific on the 23rd of January, so don't wait, get your ideas in. We are looking forward to seeing your ideas come to life. So one positive thing from this, guys, is that in the past, these creature submissions ran so much longer than that. There's literally only 9 days now to get this submitted, which is just mad, which tells me that we will most likely be seeing this creature in the game quite soon, which I'm sure that as soon as, you know, they do the votes. So what happens is basically there's a creature that gets a bunch of votes, then the top 10 with the most votes gets put into like a top 10 list, and then everyone votes that top 10, and then whatever wins that comes to the game. So I could actually see this being added in like March, because it's not something, you know, for the designers to take too long on, because it's literally only one creature, and I'm just so shocked this is happening. So let's go over to the creature submissions. So as you can see, currently leading the votes is the Giant Bison, the Ice Age Cattle. This has been in the creature votes for such a long time. For me, I think it would be very cool. I wouldn't say it's going to be my vote, but you guys know every single time when I do this, I do not encourage anyone to listen to what my vote is. I never talk about my vote until the actual creature gets released in the game. Depending, I might do a submission. I'm not too sure. I don't like doing it because sometimes people will see like, I don't know, this is Loaded Crisis one, so we'll just vote for it. But I don't know, I might. But currently leading is a YouTuber, Neddy. So I'm guessing that's why there's got lots of votes. And the giant mountain goat still probably sounds really cool. And then the creator Fjorda is currently leading it there with the Bison. But so we have the giant mountain goat from Neddy. That's an interesting one. We have this. I've always not pronounced this right, but this has been something that has been talked about coming to ARK for so long. The Gorgon. I'm just gonna call it the Gorgon, just because. But anyway, so this is really cool. I don't know how it's not in this game. It's had so many chances. This is currently in third with 150 votes. The Lord of the Skies, whatever this is. Should we actually have a look at this one? Because I want to know. Oh, right, and even bigger. Why is it so I can barely see anything? Bigger, if I do this, I can see. Bigger but skinnier than a Quetzal, can sprint and turn in place on the ground, does more damage to smaller things, 50 plus damage to things that are flying, faster than a Quetzal, no platform saddle, bomber saddle, shoots grenades below to bombard ground targets. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like the idea of that. So like something for the skies. Let's get that back up again. No, that's the wrong one. We need to go over to this one here. And also sort by most votes. So that's in fourth. Then we have the T-Rex tooth land crocodile, which is in fifth. We then have the slime mold, which is in sixth. We have the giant cheetah in seventh. We have a rival to the Mosasaurus, which is in eighth. And then the loot digging Arctic fox in ninth. And then finally in 10th currently, another raptor. Interesting. There's still quite a few other votes here, as you can see. But basically, I will be... so what I do in videos is I give everyone a fair chance with their... So over the week, you'll start to see videos from me actually like showcasing people's ideas. I like to do this just because it gives people a chance to like actually really promote their idea. So I don't say go and vote for it. We just do a showcase of it. So I can't really believe this is happening, to be honest. I've seen this. This is actually been made as a mod before. The Helicoprion, is that how you pronounce it? This saw shark. I've always really liked that in the game. So yeah, it's nice to see. It's good to see we're going to get some content while we wait for ARK 2, but it is just a little bit worrying that this is happening. As you can see, there is an EVO event currently. This will end on the Monday, the 16th of Jan. And then we have the community corner, day 1 to day 2. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Transformed my solo island base into an OP fortress in ARK. I actually love watching those videos. And then we have the fan art. As you can see, I always love the fan art. You guys are crazily talented. I've always said that the ARK community is probably one of the most talented gaming communities out there, because like everyone that plays ARK is creative, right? Because we create different builds, and you might even be someone out there that just builds something standard, but it opens up your mind to creativity, this game. And that's why I think there's so many people that create some really, really awesome things. And then we have the in-game screenshots, which is definitely one of my favorites too, to see what things people have built. That looks so cool. And someone's made like a fun fair. Interesting. But have a great weekend, Studio Wildcard. Now, I know the comments are going to be, I'm happy the creature content is back, but no Unreal Engine 5. New creature submission in the same year as ARK 2 is expecting a delay. Yeah, I knew there'd be a lot of people talking about that, to be honest. So another thing alongside this new creature is they are upgrading ARK 1 to Unreal Engine 5. This is pretty good news, but again, quite worrying, because does that mean we're going to have a delay? I don't know. I can't tell you guys at the moment. I have no inside information, nothing like that at the moment. All I can bring to you guys is everything Wildcard say. Obviously, I can give you my opinion because I've been in the community for like 7 to 8 years, so I kind of know how the whole thing works. But this is definitely the strangest time I've ever seen for ARK before. So I don't know whether there is going to be a delay. If I'm being honest, can I see ARK 2 coming out from now until June? No. Can I see it coming out in 2024? I really, really hope not, because that would be like 2 years delay from 2022. That was the first initial release date. And I was actually so happy when it got delayed to 2023. I thought, okay, let's get it perfect. Let's get, this is the year. Big games are coming out. But I read a very interesting comment from someone that says, my friend at EA, so if you're watching this and you put this comment, thanks for this. So it does make sense. She said, my friend who works at EA says a lot of the time the big companies do this is when other big releases are around and they don't want to clash too much with bigger games, because that can affect sales or people playing their game. But it doesn't mean there's going to be big games coming out every single month. So, and I generally think ARK has got a big backing to fight up against so many of the other biggest games. I mean, like I know it won't come out earlier because there's things like Sons of the Forest coming out early in the year. But sometime in summer, I just think would be the perfect release date for ARK 2. But all we can do is sit and wait for news and hopefully see some of the gameplay soon. I'm glad they're doing all this stuff for ARK, but let's just hope there's no massive delay for ARK 2. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I can't wait to see what creature wins this.